Agu Lagoon. Today, viewers, we are going to paint. We are going to take the painted thing and make 4 omelets. Except instead of omelets, I will draw a, Which Pokemon should we draw? Make loss? We will not. We will make a Pokemon first. I will put Lumpus as my frame of reference. Gaze upon Lumpus as a frame of reference. I need to make this bigger. Now let's make that a little less frightening. There, now we have a Tympole. Isn't it beautiful? Cool, so the way this is going to work is it's going to be kind of similar to the 4th gen of Pokemon streams that we were doing, Platinum, where we this is going to be kind of like our Poketch. I have a window open in OBS that lets us have paint available, so we can draw at all times and not have it just be kind of boring. Now the only downside is during battles I'm going to have to kill this window so we can see what's going on at the bottom screen. But I've put some logic into that, and I'm just going to do that for, like, trainer battles. Like, I'm not going to do it for, like, random battles, because those aren't as important. So hello everybody, welcome back for more Pokemon. Let's take a look at our little boys. We got Lumpus. Except now you can't see them because the thing's at the bottom. Let me try this. There you go. We got Lumpus, who we're gonna be leading off with, because look at that, he's cool. And then we've got our Panpour. A Puppy. A Sages. A Floofles. And Tisneck. Alright, so I also gave some thought about which one of these I was going to use, because I was like, I really wanted to use Tympole, but then someone's like, yeah, you know, this one gets Scald pretty early. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool too. So I looked at their final forms, and Simipour and Seismitoad are actually built, like, the exact opposite of each other. Like, they have very similar base stat totals, but, like, this one is built for offense and speed, and this one is built for just complete bulk. But I think in this game, it's going to be better off if we go for Tympole. So I'm going to use Ape Escapism for a while, but I think I'm going to end up dropping it probably sooner than later. So Lumpus is our baby. We shall be V Lumpy. The lumpiest of friends. Cool, so what do you say we smack some boys around? Why, thank you. I thought this was gonna be like a 3rd gen where you had to pay $50 to get in. Aw. Aw, it's... Hello there, child. I'm going to kidnap you. Yeah, it just had an accident. Just accidentally wet itself and then it became bones. I bet that's not going to be important at all. Oh, Hawes. That's gay. I think museums are free in, America as well. At least the ones in DC. Like, all the Smithsonian ones I think are totally free to enter. They have, like, gift shops and stuff where you can buy stuff, but... I don't think I've ever bought anything at a museum gift shop. No, I think I bought one of those, like, little squishy things. The trash can is empty. So is my head. Is that a spacing issue? No. I thought that there was, like, an extra space between ancient and artifact. No, because... No, it's not. It just looks like it's too spaced out. It is he. Yarn, simply just go to DC so you can go to a free museum. The issue is they close really early. Me and Casey went there and we... Like, with all the travel time that it took us to get there, we only ended up being able to stay in the museum for like 90 minutes. Ah. It is he. Experience boy. Where do you train? At the library. You see, and just like that, it's pretty easy to just switch to it. I kind of wish I had one of those, like, little things where, like, you just press a button and, like, kind of, like, hotkey it. But I can't do that. Aw, rats. I'm going to shoot my boobles at you. Taste them. Museums are really fun. Most of my favorite field trips from elementary... Well, elementary and middle school were going to museums. I loved those. They were so much fun. I wonder if we have... Or if Lumpus can learn any of the TMs we have. That'd just be work up, but... A little buff couldn't hurt. Really. But Floofles can get really worked up. How would you feel if you just saw an Audino just, like, working itself up into a frenzy? And it's, like, screaming. I do! Could it be a pat rat? Yes! I don't remember this gym at all. Well, even Mega Evolution, like, Mega Audino is a very placid-seeming Mega. The biology of Patrat. It describes the biology of Patrat. A Patrat raises a concern and gets voted down. It's me. I do that. Ooh, sweets. Far away Sinnoh region. Sure. Fuck! This is lame! What do you want, Charon? Sure. Oh. Imagine if, like, you went to the library and, like, the librarians were like, yeah, I'll let you read this book, but, we have to, like, make our cats fight real quick. No, I was actually about to say, Yarn, I'm now excited for Sinnoh Remix. And not just I accept it, I am actively excited for the Sinnoh Remix. Is this off an emulator? Yes. Oh, it's green! Oh my god, that was a diarrhea stream. I mean, I could have streamed this, on my recording 3DS. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. I just figured I would emulate it. Mostly because with emulation, I can get the events going. Like, I could get Victini. Oh my god, I forgot to put the Victini event in. Oh, well, we can always do that next stream. But yeah, I can get, like, the Victini event going. And we can make our own homebrew events, like how we homebrewed a Mother Jirachi event in Emerald. We can, like, homebrew I don't know, a fucking, Daddy. We can homebrew a Daddy. Daddy, I wish to homebrew you. Homebrew the rat movie. Yeah, let's draw a Pat Rat real quick. Did I see the words Lumpus the Third? Yes, it's a joke on Lupin the Third. I knew you'd be excited when you... God damn it. I knew you'd be excited when you heard that, Ace. I was actually... You know, I just learned that it's not pronounced Cagliostro, it's Cagliostro. The G is silent. And I only learned that because someone retweeted hentai of a character from Symphogear named Cagliostro. And, like, I wanted to see what it said in Japanese in the tweet, and it was like, Cagliostro. I'm like, oh my god, did you just not pronounce the G? So... I don't know Italian. I know, ricotta. Is ricotta even Italian? Hello, Sil. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. That made a lot more sense to me than... Neat. Watch the Gen 5 anime on Discord? No. After this is over, I'd love to get the Castle of Cagliostro going on the Discord. Unless Ace would prefer to do that another day so she could actually watch it too. Alright, 2 backward, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right, and 1 backward. Yes. There's a loud-ass frog right outside of my window. It just rained, so... I don't know what you're talking about. We're talking whole, bookcases? Fuck this noise. Talk to me, you dumb child. Lydia! I mean, you already know I'm going with Bubble Beam, so I don't really see the need to drop Daddy Tympole. And that reminds me of, like, the first gym in, Black and White 2, where all the trainers have 1 Pat Rat and 1 Lillipup, and then the leader has 1 Pat Rat and 1 Lillipup. And that was the first time I was ever like... Yo, this is kind of dumb. Like, why didn't he just have an Audino? Like, it doesn't have to be difficult. Like, Audino's not necessarily super strong. Like, Audino could have worked. You could have had, Have you played Isle of Armor yet? I don't own Black or White. Shit. I don't own Sword or Shield. Though, if the way that I think things are going, I'll probably end up buying Sword in the expansion pass. Maybe sooner than later. Now, read the last book! Oh my god. Well, I'm not saying that it's not a difficult fight, I'm just saying that it's really boring that, of all things, he just went with Patrat and Lillipup, when all the trainers already had Patrat and Lillipup. Honestly, I think Audino would have been easier than, fighting one of those two. Because it's not like it has any, like, oomph. It sits there and dies. Yeah, dare I say it, 5th gen had soul? I fucking hate that argument. I've been spending a lot of time on V and VP on 4chan just because I got into it because of the Sword and Shield, like, leaks when that happened. And, I don't know, I just got sick of the soul versus soulless arguments, and all the, like, oomers. Like, if you've ever unironically called someone a zoomer, I want to deck you across the fucking wrist bones. Fucking hate zoomer. Or coomer. Like, screw that. Or doomer. Like, shut your fucking mouth. I don't know why that, like, it just wears on my nerves so quickly. Yeah, doomers are a thing. It's really stupid. Antidote from Puppy. I'm gonna use Leer a bunch. See if, that can survive. I remember having a really hard time with Leonora. Because I think this is a bit of a difficulty jump compared to the first one. Like, the game takes off the training wheels around here. Pixel art is very good. I love it a lot. Like, I'm not gonna say I dislike the models in, like, 6th, 7th, and 8th gen. I'm not gonna say they're bad. But I'm saying that they are definitely... I prefer them less than, I definitely prefer them less than the pixel art. Oh, that didn't pan out. Alright, to snack. Go! Use Leaf Tornado! What if it was Leaf Hornado? Yeah, suck it! Oh, fuck. Jumping! Jehoshaphat. That accuracy drop really didn't help at all. What is elote? Or elote, or however that's pronounced. I'm assuming it's like a European snack. Watchdog! We meet again for the first time for the last time. Fliffles could probably survive one, and Growl will do it some real good. Corn and Latin. Okay. I actually got a newfound appreciation for Watchdog recently. Its shiny looks so good in Go. I don't know, Go is kind of making me appreciate a lot of mons that I didn't really care for before. Like, I didn't like Unpheasant at all, but then Go, it suddenly became a weirdly powerful flying mon. And now I really like it. Alright, go! Squirt him! Yeah, Watchdog... Like, Patrat and Watchdog have really pretty shinies. Wow, that did nothing. I don't think Ape Escapism is going to be doing too well here. If only we had Scald. Okay, put me to sleep, why don't you? He'd be all set with that green vest, though. Yeah, that growl really did a number on the guy. Because even after 2 Leers, Ape Escapism still survived. Did I get the TM for Rock Smash? You know, I sure did, didn't I? I just forgot to put it on anything. Oh well. If I could land a Supersonic, we'd be in real good business, but I don't want to chance that. Slow the fuck down, buddy. Alright, let's chance that. Alright, we knew that was gonna happen. But wait, maybe it'll work this time. Ha! Oh. Lumpus is fucking dead! Alright, Pubby, fuck him up. Alright, HP, a potion for Tisneck. God damn, that confusion was worthless. I should have just went with Bubble Beam. Okay, like, models can work, it's just, if you don't put a lot of, like, good effort into your models, they will look really bad. Like, Zero Time Dilemma compared to 999, it's night and day. Ah, fuck. All that effort that the other guys went through was for nothing. Uh-oh. We just have to hope Leaf Tornado can keep dropping that accuracy, huh? Zero Time Dilemma really was just a lot. Oh, neat, we lived. Good job! Ooh, Leech Seed. No, 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 there was very... I'm not gonna say Zero Time Dilemma was, like, the... I'm not gonna say there was nothing good about it. I liked things about it. It is absolutely the weakest of the 3, but... You can have this basic badge, because you're a basic bitch. I forgot to turn off the daddy Tympole for that, didn't I? Oh well. I'll get used to it eventually. You can't clean your badges in this game, unfortunately. Oh fuck, Team Plasma! They're gonna steal my bones! Can you clean them in 5th gen? I thought you could only clean them in 4th. Wow, I had no clue. I really thought you could only... I never tried to do this in 5th gen. I'm guessing that's as clean as it gets. You can't say... Oh, fucking... Yeah, look at how pretty that is. Hurts my wrist doing that with a mouse. Premier Insect Artist, the Shining Beauty, the Underground Boss, the Hentai Queen, Bryson, and those guys. Iris, the girl who touched... Can I play a tune on them? Damn it. I played too many notes on that one. There was smoke on the water. Here, we'll do the Price of Freedom from, Crisis Core. Okay. Look, it's the Squeak Squad. Alright, well, I guess with that, it's time to... No, we have to add to Tympole now. We'll... He's got a little top hat. Ah, fuck. Give him some big fists. You gotta add that little detail. There you go. Now you know he's clenching them. He's fucking swole. Here, we'll, It's got muscles. Like, usually the way I draw muscles, and this was... But Jesus Christ, Bree. The way I used to draw muscles was, I would go like... And by used to, I mean I still do it. I mean, I just picked it up as... I must have been like 7 or 8 when I picked this up, and I don't remember who taught me it. Alright, so he's got scales on one arm, he's super buff on the other. But he's also a centipede. We should add some color to this as well. Here. He's wearing pink pants. Shit. He's wearing pink pants. And... well, that needs to be more like a flesh tone. Well, that's white flesh, so that was really fucking racially insensitive of me. And to make up for that, we're gonna give him frostbite. But now we also need to change what he's saying. It is kind of fucked up that it's like flesh tone and then you immediately go for the white. Wasn't there like a crayon that was called like skin or something and it was like kind of tan like that? It's like that's not okay. Oh yeah, good point, Soul. We'll make Tympoles shiny after we beat Berg. Perfect. The scales are white, though, because Tympole scales are white to reflect light so people don't see it in the water. For anyone following Rose Gold Heart, you're really going to want to talk to the guy who sits in front of the gym all day, because he's really fun. Just stole a whole dragon skull, huh? Can the shiny say Maria? I don't see why not. Oh my god! They've beheaded Dragonite! What do you have to say, old man? Wasn't there a young person as well? What do you have to say, young man? Queen something D and H for damn not here. Boy, y'all really liked the shadow streams. I'm very happy that people enjoyed those so much. Hey, it's Berg. Boy, this is Borg. Russ! It's you! Bianca! It's Boy! Quick, beat him up, make Tympoles shiny. I didn't explain why I was so excited for Sinnoh remakes. But I have a good reason. And for people in the Discord, it's in the Sword and Shield chat. Cool. I'll never use it. Haha, nerd hanging out in the museum. Neat. If Tympole was getting in the way of the badge clean... Oh my god, you're right! We've shown... He's so shiny that all the pigment has been wiped out of his skin. Tympole is the shiniest shiny to ever shine. I really like how Tympole's outline is very thin, and then the rest of them have, like, really, like, thick brushstrokes. Hey, Borg. Hey, Tiburg. We can finally go into Pinwheel Forest. Who needs to go out first? I'd rather Lumpus got some juice. What kind of fun things can we find in Pinwheel Forest? A wild bird! Hello, Cinnamon's dog! Yeah, I don't know if Berg is in any position to be taking the straight path. Berg is definitely flaming. And I support that. Excuse me, twins, are you a Team Plasma? Baby. Mayo? Imagine your parent naming you Mayo. I actually don't have anything for grass types or bug types right now. I'm gonna get real worked up. I am so angry! I'm gonna name my daughter... Do you know people who mix ketchup and mayo? Well, yeah, but mustard at least fits with the plant thing. Oh, fuck. Alright, Lumpus, you've had enough. Ape Escapism, you just lick him. Yeah, I don't know, like, you can mix ketchup and mayo, but it's like, I don't want to, like, just eat plain mayo, you know? Like, that doesn't sound tasty to me. Like, even mixed with ketchup, I don't think I would enjoy it. Alright, here we go now, y'all. It's pound time. Ah, fuck. Are we really about to lose to a bunch of kids? Alright. Floofles. Growl. Oh, was the leech seed thing in this gen? I thought that was next gen. Well, Floofles is underleveled because I wasn't really using Floofles. Neat. I had forgotten. One more growl, please. Neat. Alright, we're in a better position now. I think we'll be able to handle it. That's not what I meant to do. So let's get going with the good shit. Even though they quad resisted, it's still better than nothing. Now, I think I saw it in, like, the grocery store the other day, and it was called, like, fry sauce or, like, special sauce. I'm still like, no thanks. At least lower its accuracy, man. Come on. Hey! I don't think that helped at all. Ah, fuck. Excuse me, what? Mayo mixed with Monster Energy? You're messing with me, right? Well, yeah, but I don't eat Big Macs. Why is it real? Cadbury cream egg with mayo. Ew. Oh, yarn! Yeah, take that. Alright, that's one less Sawaddle we have to worry about. And maybe Sages can survive now with the extra juice it just got. No. Cadbury cream egg with sour. At least with that, I could crack it open and just pour it on like a burrito. Go, leave Tornado! Why is this one giving me the most trouble out of everything we fought so far? I just got here, what is that thing? It's a Sawaddle. Cadbury cream eggs with Lego studs. You bite into it and immediately die. Alright, now Lumpus should be able to survive something. Yeah, no, the streaming schedule got a little messed up this week. I was pretty low energy and wasn't feeling too good a lot of the days. Ah, just barely survived. Ah, but no, we're good now. Go on, Lumpus, finish it off with round. Cadbury cream... That sounds really good, actually, Russ. Alright, I need a heal now, because my team got demolished by that. You might be thinking, how the hell are you going to beat Berg if you had that much trouble? And don't worry, I've got a secret. Hard-boiled Cadbury... Well, people can deep fry so many different foods. I wouldn't be surprised if there were deep fried Cadbury cream egg. Well, because like a Twinkie Cadbury cream egg would just be like chocolate Twinkie with the cream filling. Cadbury cream egg, but it's honey mustard. Moving on. Whoa, look! Sandile propaganda! Wait, you've actually had deep-fried Cadbury cream eggs? I figured they would exist, but... I didn't know they were actually, like, a thing that people have made. I had deep-fried Oreos, and those things slapped. Like, hot chocolate on the inside and vanilla on the outside. I'd love a reverse Cadbury cream egg. That sounds great. Cadbury cream egg, but comic is in there. Oh, look, it's a Sawaddle. I don't want to swaddle. Punish me for my tardiness. You will become larger than you were before in 2 seconds. You are now 1% larger than you were before. Oh, a Petalil! These things are cute. I'm gonna avoid it for now, though. Not what I'm looking for. A big root. So, do you just want to fuck all the Pokemon? Wow, would you look at that? It's the next member of our team! A Venipede! But why though? I've never used one and I want to try it. Yeah, every Pokemon that I'm using in this is something that I've, at the very least, never finished a game with. I've used Snivy before, but really that's the only one I've used in this game. Uh oh. God. Just get some dark chocolate. It's less terrible for you. This Great Ball will work. Neat. Alright, the name that I'm going to give Venipede takes a little explanation. It is brutally aggressive. May I share a Pokemon poison story? I'm actually very curious as to what that could mean. Psst. Oh no, not in the box. I need you. Well, we gotta go back and get Hmst. So, the backstory behind, Venipede's nickname is it's lewd. I, was given a, I came upon a folder of, someone's Pokeporn folder of, Scolipede. In the most grotesque detail I have ever seen from a piece of, drawn pornography. And it was all Scolipede. And it was just, like, a ton of, like, captions about what they wanted to do to it. And it was really gross and it really stuck with me. And now every time I see Scolipede, I remember that, so hence the Hmst. Guess we can drop, you now. That's a cute story, Russ. I like that. I mentioned that during the, Starfy stream, huh? Interesting. Yeah, it's a story, alright. I was gonna say it was pretty young. It was really... No, I was gonna say really soon after the game launched, but that must have been... Golly, that must have been half a year after the game came out. Oh, it comes with the Pecha Berry. Accordion, ma'am. Alright, we gotta get Hmst Cotton, Cotton, wow. Oh, fuck. We gotta get Hmst caught up a bit, so let's find us some Audinos. Neat. So let's go fight us some Audinos. We should be able to find them in here. You like accordions? Barry B. Benson. Listen very closely. You might be able to hear the grass shake. There you are. Audino, Audino, a very beefy Audino. Alright, let us screech at it. Haha, Humst is a homophobe. Well, not a homophobe, he's just not feeling it today. Sweet, we've infected it with the PlayStation Network. God damn it. We just got that PlayStation Network. Dude, if a bug screeched at me like Venipede does, I would scream. Please don't use refresh. God. I would be so scared. Please just be an Orion, not a citrus. Because I know they pack citrus berries later. I don't know, Orion might still be better for it at this point. Because I know in Little Cup, certain mons will, like, most mons, if they're going to use a healing berry, they only use Orions, because if citrus berry heals 30% of your HP, you need at least 30 HP for it to be as good as an Orion. So very few mons actually run citrus berries. You need to be like, you need to have really high HP, like Munchlax. Look at all that experience! Damn, 2 levels at once, not bad. Of course, it's just a hardy nature, so... Trev, you got something for me to munch on? Is it going to be lewd? Are you harassing me? I don't want to be harassed, Trev. Unable. Maybe I can learn... No. You think you can learn Rock Smash? Yes! Neat! I wonder what we should get rid of. Actually, I don't know what I would want to get rid of. Because Screech is good to lower defenses. And then Pursuit would be good for coverage. Like against ghost types. And then Protect would be good to like poison stall out like Berg. I really don't know what I would actually want to get rid of here. I guess Pursuit would be the least useful for now. Yeah, Thief is a very good move. I like... One thing I really liked in Pokemon fan games is when, like, people, like, actually give you a reason to have Thief around. Wow! Go, use Rock Smash! Oh god, the sand! I don't think we fight Litwicks for a long time. Well, if we fight a Litwick, I'm just gonna switch on over to, one of my water types. I'm about to run through Ultra Moon again, or for the first time, so I might actually keep a Thiefmon around. That's a good idea, thank you, Shay. Yeah, I didn't know if a trainer had a Litwick any earlier on. Come on. Oh yeah, because you have to go into like the... What do they call it in the Celestial Tower or something? I know the Japanese version calls it the Tower of Heaven. Did I hear grass shaking? Why are we Audino farming again? Because I want to get Venipede caught up a bit. It's a little underleveled. Just not really having any luck here. Yeah, that was part of the reason I added Audino to Rose Gold Heart, was because if you need to grind, they're there. Oh, hey, a Panpour! I forgot that we could find these guys here. I'm going to break your face! Your defense! Alright, it's a snack. Yeah, so I'll put it away. There's no Audinos on screen. Well, actually, with, as far as EXP yields go, like, remember in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire where you could, like, make quote-unquote gyms in, your secret bases? Blissey and Chansey actually give more, EXP than Audino does. So, like, making, like, the level 100 Audino gyms, you could run through, like, 2 of them, I think, and get a Pokemon up to level 100. I think I got my Reshiram, like, straight up to level 100 after, like, 2 or 3 fights. Which is neat. Omega Ruby is fun. It's not like... I don't know. It fixes a lot of the problems I have with 3rd gen. I don't know if I would say it's like the best Pokemon game in the world. I do think it's the best 6th gen game. And it's got some really fun ideas. So, I mean, generally, I'd recommend it to people. Uh-oh. Jesus! Alright, Lumpus. Finish it off with False Swipe. Is this what we're gonna do? I was gonna say, you see, this would have been good to have Pursuit on, but poor baby didn't even get the chance to use Pursuit. Scoutmaster Lumpus. Does anyone remember Camp Laszlo? Oh god, this is happening. I'm actually surprised some of the younger viewers know it. What? My gym partner's a monkey was certainly something. Wait, it lived? Oh my god! Jiminy fuckmas, dude. Does anyone remember Class of 3000? That was one I was really excited for when it launched. I was super excited for that one. All my friends were like, this show's stupid. I'm like, fuck you. You're stupid. And I liked it. And then I think that there was, like, legal issues with, like, some of the songwriting credits in it. Which is why it's, like, never been re-released or never has, like, reruns or never been put on, like, Hulu or anything. I think that's a thing. Broccolape! Die! That did a lot less damage than I thought it would. I'm sad enough just for that moment. Die. I am mashing the X button. Dude, we did it. Does Mist have a taint? These leaves are known to relieve stress, huh? It's available on Google Play. Ain't that something? It should have been named Broccolape. I need to heal Humst again. That's... One thing I always seem to happen in 5th gen is that, like, really, like, after one battle, my supplies are just completely devastated. Shay, trust me, you're in good company. You're in good company about not liking Sword and Shield. So to say, if you followed me during the pre-release info of that, you would, you'd see some stuff. Yeah, it was made by Andre... That's the class of 3000. It's Andre 3000. But I don't know. If my predictions are accurate, and fucking Let's Go Johto and Pokemon D&P remakes fill out the rest of the decks, I feel like Sword and Shield are going to retroactively become better. And if that's the case, I'll probably end up picking up Sword. That's my whole logic of being happy for Sinnoh remakes, is that I think it's going to just make 8th gen good. I just really hope they don't give, like, all the legendaries G-Maxes, because I think those are really boring. Jesus. Well, I don't know, part of it, like, the way I'm seeing, like, the way they're adding so many mons to each of the DLC, I really feel like they just ran out of time during 8th gen's development and couldn't get the rest of the models working. And they were just like, well, we have to get it out, we can just add them later. And then I feel like, because, and this is going to be spoilers for, well, even if they're DLC, they're still in the regular game's data. You don't necessarily have to pay to get those games. Or to get those mons. You have to pay to find them wild, but if you have them in home, you can get them, just fine. But if, the Crown Tundra DLC leaked, like, as far as what new Pokemon were coming back in, and there's huge, like, there were barely any Pokemon added from, Johto and Sinnoh. So I feel like they're going to announce Let's Go Johto and, Sinnoh remakes to make up for that. And if those add the last of the Pokemon, then it was clear that they really just didn't have the time for HD development. But it also means that now that they've got it right, that 9th gen will probably be actually good from the get-go. So I don't know. That's my ray of hope. Well, I mean, it makes sense that Zacian and Zamazenta can't, because their whole thing is defeating Dynamaxed Pokemon. But, like, every other legendary can Dynamax. Hell, I think they banned Dynamax in Ubers because Dynamax Zekrom was such a threat. Like, speedrun Pokemon Smile. Yeah, I brush once across my teeth and I win. I want to have hope for 8th gen, so we'll see. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't get a huge kick out of not liking new Pokemon. It makes me very upset. So if Pokemon miraculously becomes good somehow, I will be very happy. I didn't actually see what Smile looked like. I would love Let's Go Johto. That would be so much fun. I hope they fix up some of my issues with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, though. You'd like to walk with your Pokemon again? Boy, then Isle of Armor is for you. Alright, now to fuck him up. Neat. But they walk with you in Isle of Armor. Apparently. I've never done it. Oh, outside of that. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I feel like 8th gen is maybe just getting the hardware ready. I don't know, but that's what I said about X and Y, too, and then Sun and Moon couldn't do it. So, it's hard for me to say. Yeah, I was worried that was gonna happen. Don't get your seed on me. Alright, we need to just get the fuck out of here. Yeah, like, certain mons, like, what was it, Hatterene, are really, really slow. I don't know, I think the scariest part of Smile is that there are people that, like, just legitimately weren't brushing their teeth before this. Like, people in their 20s like, oh, I can finally start brushing my teeth because of sleep. Or Smile. Cool. And I mean, I guess it's better that they started brushing their teeth for a weird reason than never brush their teeth at all, but it's still a frightening thought. The cafe game seems cool. I don't know, with new Snap's graphics look really good, so I don't know how many mons are gonna actually manage to make it in. Well, do you think they announced Sleep too early, or do you think it's just vaporware at this point? Like, do you think Sleep is actually gonna come out? I think people at that point realize that, like, okay, we're definitely just having our bio data harvested, and that's, like, not okay. I wonder if there was, like, a backlash to it. Well, yeah, but remember in Black and White when we got an amazing game and a bunch of new Pokemon that were great? Why can't that happen again? I'd imagine there'd probably be some 8th gen mons in, probably some 8th gen mons in New Snap. Like, I definitely don't think it's gonna have all 900 pokes, but... Pokemon sex. Well, that's basically, like, just turn on Adventure Sync in Pokemon Go, wear a fanny pack, and then just get the thrusting going. And then, that'll probably, like, get you, like, half a kilometer or two if it's, like, a really intense session. Scorbunny's in the... Okay, then yeah, it's going up to 8th gen. I wonder if how many, like, legendaries... Like, if Melmetal was there, that'd be really cool. I just like Melmetal a lot. Grookey gang, Grookey gang, Grookey gang, Grookey gang. Ooh. Take my seed. Limonk. Melmetal is just really cool. I like it a lot. Come to think of it, like, I'm impressed that, like, Snap actually worked as well as it did. Ooh, nice. Is that 100% accuracy? Oh, baby, baby, baby. I doubt new Snap will have, oh my god, Shiny Mons and Snap would be great. I doubt Todd's coming back for new Snap. Or, I imagine that if he does come back, that, it'll be like a cameo, kind of like Red or, Green in Let's Go. I can't imagine Todd being the main character. But, like, as, like, a cameo or, like, some super boss of some kind. Wait, was Todd in the trailer? I thought people said he wasn't. I guess that's what I get for talking when I haven't actually watched the trailer. Well, Mew was kind of like a super boss in the first one. Like some, like, big special thing. Nice. Crunchy. That was the sound of my, my exoskeleton shattering a bit. Well, if they bring back Todd, that's fucking dope. You know who I want back in a Pokemon game? I want a new Art Academy with Tracy in it. Does anyone remember did people like Tracy? Like, did people like the Orange League? I remember really liking the Orange League. But I don't know if that's, like, a popular opinion. I don't remember the Pinwheel Forest being this long. I remember this being a lot shorter. But, neat, I'm all in for it. Pansear. Yeah, that's what a lot of people said, like, when Alola came up with all the trials and whatnot. People were like, this really feels a lot like the Orange League. I remember one episode in it where, like, they all ran into, like, a Vileplume that stun spored them, and, like, their Pokemon had to, like, go grab, like, healing medicine for them. And I had that episode as a novelization, like, one of those little, like, picture books that, like, described an episode, basically. And I remember rereading that one a lot. That one was, like, really cool to me. Well, Pansear just had to stay in the Pokeball. These aren't the real Rangers where they spin around. Do you feel my wildness? I need an adult. They do kind of look like piles of moss. What, Magic Pin? Now, I had a lot of those. Like, I had a, I had one of the final fight of the Indigo League, like Ash versus Lance. Or Drake, that's what his name was. And I remember, like, my friend was telling me about, like, Drake from 3rd Gen's Pokemon League. I'm like, does he look like this? Because I thought they brought the Indigo League, or the Orange League character back. You just got a Discord notification saying you were live right now. Did that just send? I sent that right when the stream went live. Actually, I suppose it would have been better to get a female Venipede named Hmst, but... oh well. There was a penis in the picture. Wasn't the Scolipede, but it was a penis. I remember the pink Pokemon. But, like, I had a lot of those, like, not like episode novelizations in general. Like, Pokemon. I had a couple Digimon ones. Ooh, Grass Knot. Naughty. I just don't feel like we really need that yet. No, I definitely don't have them anymore. Oh, yeah, shoot, I forgot about the Discord invites. Let me grab that real quick. Invite people. Copy. Reopen everything. It's like 3 things I gotta reopen whenever I do that. Cool, so there's the Discord invite. Yeah, if we can get Hmst up to Whirlipede, we should be good against Berg. Because I'm pretty sure Whirlipede can just sit... god damn, can just sit there in front of him all day long. I don't want to change your server. It's okay. I won't force anyone to do anything they don't want to do. No, Epic, you're not allowed to join. You specifically are not allowed. It would just be too epic. I'm funny. Ghost! Hmst! Use Poison Tail! I need to see what the... because if I'm not mistaken, this is kind of it for our party for a while. Yeah, anyone who wants to join is in. Or can. Let me check what mons are incoming. Yeah, our team's kind of complete for quite a while, actually. We won't get anything until, like, another few gym badges. But it's nice, because usually with these streams, I have my team, like, completely done by, like, the first stream. So, this one we always have something to look forward to. I mean, we have a lot of people that join and just lurk. The most important thing is that whenever you feel comfortable, just join in the conversation, and we'll very likely be, very open and not mean to you. Well, I'm not gonna say it's very likely. It's entirely, because I'm not in the interest of being a jerk to anyone. I was about to say, we've only had, like, 2 or 3, like, bad eggs. Oh god, I said eggs. Is Russ still here? Oh, the server is definitely... well, really, it's the stream chat, but all the time. Is the best way I can describe the server. Mangs is in the server. If Mangs was in my server, I would say, wow, Mangs is in my server. And then I would scream in my own head in fear, knowing that Mangs himself is in my server. Server is stored in the Mangs is stored in the server. Do we want... Supersonic? Yeah, fuck Supersonic. Supersonic just screwed us over last time. It's too inaccurate. The funny bald Fire Emblem man is in my server. What if this was just a human skull, and this was just like a different case of skullduggery? It's him! Greasy Gary. Gorm. You dipshit. Boy. Kind of forgot the Seven Sages were a thing. They really are just kind of like nothing characters. Pumpkin. Yeah, I remember Zinzalin got a fight in Black and White too, and then, like, it was just like 2 cryogonals and something else. Ooh, a Moonstone. I don't think I have any Pokemon that really need them. It just goes to show I don't remember anything about the Sages, because I like Black and White 2 a lot, I just really don't recall the... Oh, is the link not working? That's weird. Miracle Seed. Yeah, remind me at the end of this stream, and I'll send one to you. Specifically. Soul is just on an absolute mission to fuck everything that moves in this stream. Striaton City? That doesn't exist. Ava! Wow, look, a Psyche type that Pursuit would have helped against. Actually, I've learned my lesson. I'm not leaving, I'm not doing that. Excuse me. I'm going to give you the lick. Why is not your spine irrevocably ruined? I'm going to shoot water at you now. I've discovered Monkey. I'm gonna open up Go. See what kind of fun things I can find. Woobat! We meet again for the 2nd time. Ah, you can't identify me. I'm not a monkey. Ah. I've been slapped. Woobat has assured me that I will take damage. I like that Woobat's cry sounds like shoes on a basketball court. Now we should be good. I'm a-clicking on Teddy Ursa's because I want to find a green one. No such luck. Pokemon go the fuck to sleep. Pokemon go fucking... Pokemon convert into paste. I'll live. Famous last words. Pokemon take me to church. Isn't that song about, like, fucking or something? Really aren't most songs. Pokemon Legos. You've done it. You've made me laugh at Lego studs yet again. Yeah, that church came out of nowhere in Sinnoh. It was just like, here's no music, it's an actual church. Cool. More power to you, buddy. If I apply this ointment to my Pokemon, they might win. No music, head empty. How would you feel if, Jesus came down to you and gave you his iPod and it was completely full of, Billy Ray Cyrus music? God fucking damn it! I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the entire post-game island ended up becoming a wild area. Which I think it could work. Like, if the routes just kind of became bigger and more wild, and they were areas. I think it could work. What song would Jesus... Like, I will have this specifically. What specific song would have to be on Jesus' iPod for you to not like Jesus anymore? Like, is there a song that would be so bad that it would make you reconsider your faith in our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christo? I just hope they leave Mount Coronet complicated. But I feel like it's not even going to be as complicated, because in 3D it'll be easier to navigate. The Crazy Frog song. Jesus. Like, all of his songs just have Jesus in the title. Yes, that I would lose a little... Well, actually, no, I think that'd be based, as the kids say. The G-songs. In battle, striking first is essential, and then he just belts me across the mouth. Challenge and successfully beat Leonora, the Nakreen City gym leader. What if they had, like, Adults Bop, where they took kids' songs and made them really raunchy? God, I love Sky Arrow Bridge. Look at how fun this is. Look at them jerking their own selves off. Wow, look at what we can do in 3D. We couldn't do this before. God, I love that they're just flexing so hard here. God, look at this. It'd be really cool if more bridges had the ability to just walk over them like this. What, did he just fly off? Wait, hold up. I gotta see if another truck pops up. I wanna see that. Hey, come on. I need another truck. Oh, here it comes. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Oh, no, there's more road. Okay. God, what a neat flex. And you know they made it long just to really flex it. God damn, lady. Isn't that, like, the best place to hatch eggs in Pokemon? In Black and White, that is. Like me, later. Oh, I didn't realize that he was just gonna give us one. Oh, well, it's not like I was gonna be using Pansear or Soak anyway. Neat. Wow, the big city. New York, baby. Big same, y'all. Yeah, Castelia's really neat. It's definitely better than Lumiose. Lumiosi City was really, like, a little too much. Here we go. What was the big city in... Well, there really wasn't, like, a big city. I guess Jubilife was kind of big, but this is, like, Castelia is the first time we got, like, a really massive hub like this. Oh, Veilstone? I think Jubilife would fit the mold better than Veilstone would. Alright. Yeah, 4th Gen just had some big cities. To the 47th floor! How would you feel if you went into a building that only took you up to the 47th or 55th floor? Uh-oh. Yeah, Hearthome City. You know anyone who actually pronounced it Hearthome? Like, it's clearly Hardhome, but there's definitely someone who sees it and pronounces it Hearthome. Neat. We're going to be changing our Pokemon now. Lumpus! Become larger than you were! Oh, mud. The other floor is the janitor. Okay, I thought it was... I don't know why I figured it would be this one. But first... Damn, that X Special Defense did nothing for you. I remember being really excited for Pokemon writing in X and Y, and then, it was just kind of boring. Like, Rhyhorns in specific were so slow. I don't know if I would want any Pokemon to, like, their animal to make a similar cry. That would be really scary. Angelamon's gonna be in the Rose Gold Heart Christmas special. Back from shower, what did miss? We made it over Sky Arrow Bridge. Oh gosh, a Panseer. Is this guy going to throw out Tympoles? That's okay. I've got Lumpus. Now, man, Rap has broken me, because every time I see him... Like, every time me and Casey just see, like, any monkey in, like, a cartoon we're watching, we screen cap it and send it to Rab. And then he always responds with, finally, le monkey. Well, Rose Gold Heart has 3 releases planned. Rose Gold Heart, then a balance/optional challenge upgrade called the Lunatic Phoenix upgrade, based on the Fire Emblem joke I make all the time. And then the Christmas special, which will just be a joke, kind of thing. It just, I think, every time I see monkeys, it's like, Rab would really like this. It's the same reason every time I see, like, big buff dragons, I send it to James. Like, me and Casey were at Disney World. And, like, at Epcot, like, it was, like, it's like, oh, make your own Figment. And Figment was, like, their, like, dragon mascot thing. And, like, we made it big and buff, and there were kids watching, so we didn't take a picture. But, like, I wanted to take a picture and send it to James. How often do we see big buff dragons are like a thing in cartoons. I met my monkey so long ago. Can you send me Alright, every time we see a duck, we're gonna send it to Epic. In fact, viewers, your challenge after this is to send ducks to Epic. Boy, everyone's showering today. I should stream in the shower. No, I shouldn't. That's not a market I need to capitalize on. Yeah, Parunga. Or that episode of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy where Billy wanted to slay a dragon, and that dragon like was really buff and had weirdly protruding nipples. Send Yarn Rat. Definitely Yarn falls under the rat thoughts. No, Lumpus! You had the life slapped out of you. Yeah, I'm gonna stream Minecraft on OnlyFans and have my cleavage showing. Well, my cleavage is also isn't very impressive. I don't have boobs anymore. I used to be able to get like A-cup looking cleavage going when I was fatter, but now I can't get anything. I'm getting my ass kicked, huh? I have an idea. On sub. I'm sorry we can't all be busty babes, Soul. I'll cosplay as an Audino and show my ass cleavage. Yeah, this Trubbish is wrecking me. I was about to say if there's another Trubbish, I'm like, fuck! Yeah, Trubbish makes an OnlyFans and shows off its ass cleavage. I don't like when people call them milkers, man. Something about it, it's just not okay. Yeah, chesticles I can do. Milkers, no. Do not refer to them as milkers, please. At least not around me. I think it's also just because I fucking hate 4chan at this point, and they're always like, ah, give mommy milkers. I'm like, shut up. Just shut the fuck up. We did it, y'all. We beat Minccino. The guy who was really harder than Leonora, honestly. Neat. Cool, so I need to heal before I do anything else. Yeah, there's really... The only reason I would ever use 4chan is during leak seasons for new Pokemon games. Generally, the info tends to go there first. And even then, you're wading through so many fake leaks. Yeah, wow, that's not happening. Thank you for waiting. Because, like, there's some good stuff on it, but, like, for the most part, you're wading through so much just, like, sheer toxicity, negativity, racism, all the various phobias. Like, racism, transphobia, it's like... If you need good info right away, like from leaks and stuff, you can't beat it, but you really have to think about all you're giving up to get that info. When does Venipede evolve? Is it 22 or 24? Because otherwise I think I might give the experience share to Pubby, so he can level up a bit. So we can get better stuff from the, we can get better stuff from pickup. 22. Neat. Because that's all I really want from it. I just want to, I want to get it to Whirlipede so we can handle Berg better. I guess, like, the big thing with leaks for me is that they're kind of the only thing I'm really interested in. Like, the leak season was a lot more interesting than Sword and Shield's actual release for me. If I can land poison on this guy, I would be very happy. Because even with Intimidate, we're kicking ass here. I just have to hope he doesn't crit. I will take one myself, though. Bug Bite! Yes. See, because I kind of want to do the poison stalling, but we can't guarantee poison will hit, so let's just fucking drop Protect. Now, there have been a lot of leaks recently because it's just been an awful time to be a game developer. Because all these games, like, even when all these games leak, they still sell gangbusters. It's not like the company's hurting from the leaks. You're not gonna catch me crying for the big companies that get leaked. It's evolving! That's the scream it makes from the pain of evolving. I like Whirlipede's cry. God, that's so good. Wheel Bug! Ooh, Iron Defense, huh? Boy, howdy. Part of me wants to drop Rock Smash for now. And so that's what I'm gonna do. We can always reteach Rock Smash, but I really want the Iron Defense for, Berg. Because if I set up a bunch of Iron Defenses early on, I can just start screeching at, like, Scolipede and what, or, Livani. Neat! I got a bunch of balls from this nice old man. What a kind man in his balls. Oh, sturdy body. Yeah, look at that. We gotta be real good. Oh. Well, yeah, well, I was gonna say... You can't pick something up if you have the EXP share. But maybe being level 12 for it will do better anyway. Hello, Demon Kid. Actually... Take the Mystic Water. Give you the Mystic Water. Throw away the experience share. And let's end Lumpus on out. Because Humps should be good for now. Aw, Clerk Clemens. I like Timber's Cry a lot. Though I feel like a lot of 5th gen cries got kind of ruined by the transition to 6th gen. Clerk Lemons. Like, the echo effect that some of the 5th gen cries had sounded really good. And then, you know, I always say that, like, 5th gen is where a lot of the cries started sounding pretty samey, so... What level does, Tympole evolve? I feel like that one was 24, right? She. Me too. 25. Ooh, 25's later than I thought. Alright, so we'll pay close. Yeah, because I definitely want, to be a Palpitoad by the time we get to Elisa. Because we really need that ground type. Honestly, playing through, Black and White again has been pretty nostalgic for me as well. Just because I haven't played through Black and White 1 since... Honestly, I think the last time I really touched Black and White 1 was 2011. Like, at least a couple months after launch. That was the last time I really put any real work into it. Yum, 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 yum. I was say bug bites are strongest move, really. Katani. I do like how one of the biggest double strategies was sending out a Whimsicott with beat up, and then using it on Terrakion, so you would deal like 4 damage to your Terrakion, but then just have a +4 attack Terrakion ready to go. Like, that's a fun little strat, isn't it? And trainers, of course, give each other high fives and apple syrup. Basculin. Come on out, T-Snake. You've got a T-Fish to kill. Forgot about Ship Away. I remembered SmackDown being like a really big move early on in 5th gen, just because it was like, oh hey, it's more accurate than anything else you have, and at least it's decently powerful until you get Rock Slide. And then it got into Go, and it's like, yeah, SmackDown is like the best thing a Rock-type Pokemon can ever get. I'm like, ah, what a glow-up. Boy, Leaf Tornado is really screwing it up here, huh? You can do it, I believe in you. Yeah, look at all that experience. Of course, I'm also not a fan of how Go has been handling the 5th gen releases. Ha, Trev, you are clever. You are Trevor. Clever Trevor. Like, Basculin has no reason to be as rare as it is in Go. But, like, so many 5th gen mons are, like, stupid rare or, like, only from eggs. And I get why they do it, but I don't like that they do it. I think Basculin might nest, but... yeah, the fact that they announced Mega Evolution, like, as a big announcement for Go, but, like, specifically at the Pokemon reveal, makes me hopeful that Mega Evolution might come back in the Sinnoh remakes, because if we got Megas for the 4th gen starters instead of just wasting them with G-Maxes, I would be so happy. Yeah, like a Mega Torterra, Primal Dialga and Primal Palkia. That'd be so much fun. Plus, you already have, like, their orbs being the things that you use to Mega Evolve them. It's like the blue and red orb. That would be so cool! And I really hope they don't just waste it on G-Maxes, because I think that'd be a real, disappointing thing to do. Just because, as a whole, G-Maxes are really... Dynamax is such a limiting concept. There's only so many effects that you can really do, apparently, because they reuse effects so much as is. Let's get Snake out. Yeah, the way the always active incense works is you're guaranteed a single encounter. Per day. Well, the way Dynamax works is the Pokemon gets bigger, its HP stat increases up to doubling it at max Dynamax rank, and then all their moves kind of transfer to... God damn, Leaf Tornado. All their, like, every Fire-type move will become max Firestorm, or whatever it's called. And they become stronger, they're basically Z moves, and then they have special effects with it. Like, the standard max Fire move will always set Sun up. But then certain Pokemon, like Charizard, has a Gigantamax, which is... It gets a new design. And then it's standard Dynamax Fair, except they get a special G-Max move. But the issue is some of the G-Max moves are just straight up worse than their regular max counterparts. Like, so much so that G-Max Machamp is straight up an active nerf to regular Machamp. Like, you are worse for having used a G-Max Machamp than you would have just been using a regular Machamp. Regular Dynamax Machamp loves it because its fighting-type moves will increase its attack. But if it's stuck with G-Max Chi-Strike, all it does is raise its crit rate. Now, Dynamax got banned from, like, everything in Smogon. I think only very certain Pokemon are even allowed to D-Max in Ubers. Well, G-Max Corviknight at least benefits from... It doesn't need to be all that fast, so being able to clear out entry hazards is pretty dope for it. But there are definitely... Do you hit normally in the big... Yeah, all they did was gain their... They got big HP buffs. So yes, it's still entirely possible that you could just sit it down and one-shot a G-Max or a Dynamax Mon. Like, there was a gif early on where the 6th gym leader goes through the entire big animation of G-Maxing his Colossal. And it looks big and epic. And then... There, Inteleon uses Snipe Shot and one-shots it, and then it just explodes. But I like Zorua because... it's an event Pokemon in this game. God, they digged Zorua and Zoroark hard in this. I've noticed a few. May I have leftovers, please? Well, not even necessarily, like... Well, most of the way with Dynamax is it's... You kind of have to be careful with making it work, but if you can get a Dynamax up safely, pretty much everything you do is going to be either buffing you or nerfing the opponent. And a G-Max thing, if you get G-Max rolling... or Dynamax rolling, then you just have a really buffed up Pokemon even when it goes down to regular size again. Because D-Max also only lasts for 3 turns. So one of the big anti-meta strategies really early into competitive Sword and Shield was people would just have a Ditto with a Choice Scarf. So when someone finished all their Dynamax stuff... Let's make Humst friendlier. They would do all their Dynamax stuff, get all those buffs, and then someone would send in their Ditto. And then get all those buffs, along with the +1 buff from the Choice Scarf, and then just sweep the entire team. So, it was kind of interesting. But overall, it's less... I don't know, I still think Megas are more competitively interesting because their stats are all varied and they get new, like, abilities and whatnot, or new types. So, you know. That's competitive Pokemon for you. Exceptionally high. Chip Quip? Passes an item into the switch. Probably. Isle of Armor added some really, like, whack special effects. Like, Burning Jealousy will burn the opponent, but only if they got a stat boost in the same turn. So it's clearly built for, like, raids, where that's pretty much always going to happen, but... It's such an interesting effect. Or Scorching Sands being a ground-type Scald. Flip Turn being a water-type U-turn. That one's new. But they're all, like, weaker versions of it. Dual Wing Beat apparently turned Scyther into an absolute monstrosity. Because it's a dual-hit flying move that gets buffed by Technician still. Bug bites. Choo-choo, baby. Yeah, thank God Whirlpeed has such good defenses. God, Black and White 2 is so good. And it's so, like, peaceful, too. It's like... I always compared it to, it's if the Kanto section of Gold and Silver had a full game. That's basically what Black and White 2 is, and it's really cool. I would like to flee into the desert now, please. You know, I've never done a Pokemon musical. I think there's one they force you into, but I've never done one on purpose. Well, yeah, but... You know. Murder is peaceful. Neat, we got an Eviolite. Oh shoot, man, we could put that on... God, there's so many things we could put that on. Like, we could really make Whirlipede just sit in Berg's face all day. Oh, poor baby. Tell me about the jet badge, please. That was neat. Yeah, Wheelbug really is just about to completely just shit on Berg. In fact, I'm going to put that Eviolite on right now so I don't forget. We're going to be losing the crit rate, but we don't really need it when nothing's hurting us anymore. What are you going to do, Berg? Oh, nothing. Thought so. That's okay. I didn't realize that he was in this place. Yeah, tell that to Sword and Shield. I do think it's neat that Sword and Shield lets you change the nickname. What is it, like, the nickname of an unnamed Pokemon once? I think that's kind of cool. Is this where we get Mystery Gift, or do we write, like, something else? I forget what we write here. No, because we already have Mystery Gift. Oh yeah, the magical clown that can open anything. Wasn't the lock capsule never distributed? So that's something. He's a clown because you're a clown for being, excited for the lock capsule that never got distributed, so you could never get Snarl in Black and White 1. And imagine all that hype just for Snarl. Neat move for doubles, but... Can we go out into the desert? I thought we would have gotten blocked from this. I've never tried to go here this early. We're not going to do that. Well, Snarl is great for doubles. And I don't play doubles. Whatever, Ace, you loser. I've got Cinnamon. You can go to sleep. I think it's 55 lower special attack and it's like 95 accuracy. Very good for doubles. We'll probably watch Cagliostro at some other point. Like, we'll make it like a Friday night watch session or something. There's nobody here! Which means there's something in these trash cans. I can feel it. Neat. Sleep tight, Ace. I've never actually gone and explored all of Castelia before. I think some of these buildings I've never actually been into. So it's neat to be able to get to do it now. There's the gym. Nothing we can... I don't think we can do anything with this yet, right? Hey, T-boy. You alright, Sharon? Oh, no. Oh, no. I remember there being, like, one... Where am I? There I am. Being, like, a, We'll come back here later. One of the, like, things down here, you could take Meloetta here and get Relic Song for her. Appreciate it. Definitely like this right. You know, I've had this Rhino icon for almost 4 years now. Yeah, I did do a video on the Meloetta event. I used to do a lot of Pokemon event videos, and then I stopped in, I think, 6th gen. Well, because once it was all, like, GameStop card events, I just stopped caring. Neat. I've been flashed in an alley. Like, I only had the 0 PFP for a little while. No, I remember used to being... I used to be really upset with, 5th gen for not having special areas for mythicals to catch them. And then 6th gen comes along, and I'm just like... Oh, I didn't know how good we had it. Well, now I don't have the game to do the event video, so it's not like I can. Besides, what events have there been for, Sword and Shield? Like, I'd have to wait for Zarude to drop. And that just doesn't sound fun. We got Zarude's stats, at least. That guy's really bulky. Though it's a shame, because he's still gonna die to a bug bite. Yeah, most of the events just seemed like they were raids this time around. Though I know Zarude will be distributed. Let's go into the bar. Now, because I think Masuda said that, like, kids couldn't figure out how to, do some of the events. So they didn't even finish all the 4th gen events. They never distributed, the Azure Flute. Like, oh, kids don't know how to do it. They get lost in Mount Coronet. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, alright, then A, either put out a guide on how to do it, if you're that worried about it. And then, I don't know, man. They just used to be more interesting. I mean, that's the reason they said they made 5th gen more linear, because kids were getting lost in Sinnoh. You ever notice that black and white really are just a straight line until the end? Let's get some super pots. That should be good. But my other big concern is that why do kids just give up then? When I was a kid, I got lost really hard in the ice path. I got lost a bunch in gold. And you know what I did? I spent weeks figuring out what to do. Why would I stop playing with a video game? Isn't the point of a video game to fucking beat it? Like, why do kids just give up? Or why would a kid just give up? If they like the game, they're gonna keep going with it. But you don't even need the attention span. You put it down for the day and then pick it up later. I don't know. The best and worst Pokemon for Gen 5? I can give you my favorite and least favorite. My least favorite is easily Pignite. And my favorite is Phyllis, duh. Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Trev. They had the Braille thing in the manual. Like, if you're so worried about kids not being able to figure out your puzzles, give them a solution. Like, kids aren't stupid. Like, work with them. Yeah, there's a full Braille guide in the back of the Ruby and Sapphire manual. I forget where I'm going. I don't remember where he runs to, so we're just gonna run around Castelia for a bit. But I mean, the other thing about that is that kids aren't necessarily lazy. Like, believe in your kids, dude. Kids are smarter than you give them credit for, and if you work with them, they'll impress you. What's up, Bjorn? What's a good emulator for 3DS games? For DS games, I use Desmume, like DESMUME 0.9.11 is the version I use. For 3DS, it's still kind of a crapshoot. You can use Citra. Rab can help you out with Citra, but you'd be better off just homebrewing your regular 3DS to just run CIAs. Because that's very easy to do. And it's definitely going to work better than an emulator. Like, my computer's powerful, it's just that some of the games just aren't optimized for it. I can give you a link to Desmume. Well, I think Vim has it. But Desmume's super easy to set up, like, right from the get-go. It's very easy. Like, it's pretty much already just set up. I want to see what those dancers are doing. These trees were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. Neat. It's actually very neat. Hooray. I love Alolan Exeggutor in Go, that when it attacks, its face just gets really close to the camera, so just for like a frame, you see this angry face take up your entire scene. Oh, please, T-boy. I made a goof. The biggest goof about Galarian Zapdos is fucking that's not electric fighting. Why is it fighting flying when its entire lore is that it can't fly no more? Gah. Also, why is Galarian, Galarian Moltres is just Eviltal again. Its whole lore is just straight up Eviltal again. Dark Flying, Harbinger of Death, it's just Eviltal. Uproar! I actually want to see something real quick. Alright, so round is 60, Uproar is 90! And attacks an Uproar for 3 turns, though. Eh, screw it. I liked Eviltal a lot. I think X and Y stories are very boring, and Eviltal and Xerneas' themes suck, but I really like the 6th gen legendaries. Like, Xerneas and Eviltal slap. I like Kish didn't know that it was pronounced Eviltal. They were pronouncing it like Yveltal or whatever. But, on the trading card for Eviltal, its attack is called Evil Ball, but it's still spelled like Y-V-E-L and then Ball. So it's Eviltal. Getsis. I think most people pronounce it Yveltal at first. I know I did. But they released a pronunciation guide really early on to say that, like, yeah, it's pronounced Xerneas and it's pronounced Eviltal. I'm like, okay. Bronius? White Dragon? It's a brony. The bronies summoned Reshiram. Do I have an issue with Bronius? It's bronies. Evaltal? At least it's better than Yveltal. Ooh, the facade slips. Well, that sounds really cool. Finger puppet figures for Sword and Shield. That would be fun. Yveltal. Yee. At least it's more, valid than people that say Reshiram. Though I said this last stream, too. It's Reshiram, baby! The 7 Sagwees. The Sage Master 15. Mana! Money. I'll always pronounce it Reshiram. Because Reshiram just sounds so, like chunky and brute forcey. But Reshiram gives it the, it flows. It's like, it's putting the emphasis on Shiro. Which is white. I don't know, I get a real big bug in my butt about Reshiram for some reason. It's the one Pokemon name that I know I am wrong about, because the official pronunciation is Reshiram, but I will never pronounce it like that. A Yashberry. Yash, yash, yash. Whoa, okay, there she goes. Well then, boy. What can I catch with a you know what I meant, Epic. What if it was the Yeetberry? I'd go, yeah, Arceus. Well, they said it was pronounced Arceus solely because the localizer was like, yeah, we don't want the British kids to laugh at arse. I'm like, that's stupid. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I broke into a fucking laughing fit every time Nose Pass came on the screen because, haha, it has ass in the name. Yeah, I wish they went further with the Norse mythology thing in X and Y. Like, imagine like one of the cute legendaries with 100 and all base stats based on Ratatoskr. Funny honey walls. Jesus, no, it's Arceus, baby. I can also see Arceus being a thing. Just anything's better than Arceus, or any of the solid k sounds is dumb. I am very much looking forward to streaming Black and White 2. Though I am going to do a lot of things in between this and Black and White 2. Like, well, not a lot, probably like 2, but... Ooh! What was I gonna say? Definitely Conquest and Rumble, World. I would like to know that magic pin, yes. Let me show you what real evil is. Screaming time! Well, the Arceus system is supposed to... The Arceus system is definitely supposed to be based on the incorrect pronunciation of Arceus. But I think in Japan it's just called the RS system. So that's more of a localization quirk than anything else. You know me, just a couple of buggy boys. Let me tell you, I absolutely predicted Thunderous's name and typing 9 months before it was revealed. We were coming up with, like, fake evolutions, and, like, I had this one idea of, like, some fake evolution of, like, using Zapdos's power to make Flaffy evolve into an electric flying type, and I called it Thunderos instead of Ampharos. So it was electric flying called Thunderos. And then 9 months later, out came Thundurus, electric and flying. So yeah, that was me. Yeah, the Rayquaza thing is definitely like a long-running one. I know it's definitely supposed to be Rayquaza. But I heard Rayquaza first, and I could never put it down. At least it's more valid than the people that say Kyogre. Or Groudon. Well, Baconator Pringles at least sound tasty. It's salty and savory, which is what a chip flavor should be. I'm going to keep battling. Actually, I probably should have sent in, I love Dwebble's little model. Because, like, look when it, like, looks at you and it's like... Huggy? Hugs? Oh, fuck, Rock Blast. Oh, didn't think about that. What, you put the the emphasis on za? That's a new one.
Hugs. No hurt me, please. Hello?
It's just so cute. Dwebble's adorable. I always feel bad about beating them up. I thought you were saying it was like you'd pronounce it as Rayquaza. And I'm like, whoa, that's new. I feel like KFC is a pretty common name for, like any fire-flying type. We have to heal our boy. Must become even stronger. Does Berg open up with, he opens up with Dwebble, right? Well, because I think, isn't, like, Rayquaza is supposed to be, like, Ray and Quasar? Is, I guess, what it's supposed to be. So, like, I guess Rayquaza is correct, but I would always still pronounce it Rayquaza. But yeah, everyone in the Go group pronounced it, Groudon, and I wanted to bite all of their faces off. Alright, if he starts with Dwebble, then I guess I'll open up with Lumpus. Alright, he's got Whirlipede. I can handle that. Hey, boy. Rayquazadilla. I used to work at Chipotle, and we pronounced it Quazadilla to piss off our manager sometimes. Wait, Whirlipede first. I gotta be careful with that then. Rayzakwa. Everybody loves Rayquaza. Razmaquaz. A boy. Rick. Raylabama. What if someone pronounced Alabama Alabama?
Heading on down to Alabama, gonna have myself a time.
Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation.
Whoa, Humps is stronger. AR, Kansas. Alternate reality, Kansas. Viewers, how many of you have been to Kansas? Have I ever told the Mississippi story? ASMR, Kansas. That one's really good. ASMR, Arkansas. Oh fuck, that one's good. What if you went to Toys R Us and Astolfo was there saying the store is closed? But, when I was young, I didn't really know a whole lot about other states. So, my friend was like, yeah, I'm going to see family in Mississippi. And I didn't know what Mississippi was. So, I thought it was a restaurant. That, like, you got to sample different sodas at. So, it was like MRS Sippy. Like, Mrs. Sippy. And then I learned it was a state later. I'm like, ah, that makes infinitely more sense. Thought it was a teacher. I'm glad that someone else got confused about the fact of Mississippi, though, knowing that I'm not alone in this world. I was like, we don't even have to go back and heal at this point. I can just use a potion. Might be out of potions. Well, I think I'm out of potions. You're full of charm. And you're full of bees. I can give it like a super potion. Neat. Alright, so did we determine if it was Whirlipede, then Dwebble, then, Montana Mike's. Thought we were going to Montana. I actually had a similar thing, very recently, in fact. I'm not going to say it because it would dox Casey, but I got confused over the name of a place that we were going to. Oh, I have a potion. Neat. Okay, so if he opens up with, actually, no matter what, if we open up with Ape Escapism, we'll be safe, because if that means we can just sack it against Whirlipede, or we can use it to actually beat down Dwebble. I blew... We love Hannah Montana so much! Alright, so it is Whirlipede first. But that works just fine for me, because if we can paralyze this thing... Neat! Alright, Ape Escapism. Snick, my Switch was turned on. He's playing on his Nintendo Switch. He goes, Snick. Haha, your spine doesn't work. How embarrassing. Ah. Ape Escapism has fainted. Neat. Time to scream. That doesn't hurt all that much. I've got a Violite. Yeah, see, look at that. Whirlipede can't do a diddly dang thing to a Whirlipede. But mine can, because I'm just a screamy little boy. I'm gonna do another Screech just so I don't accidentally push him into Super Potion range. Oh no, my special attack. Whatever shall I do? Hey, Lumpus grew up. Don't dwebble on the past, haha. I think the first time I ran through this game... Well, no, the first time I ran through this I had Victini. Which really didn't help all that much, because it was only level 15 with Incinerate, so it really wasn't all that useful against Levani. Even with the, quadruple weakness, Incinerate wasn't doing all that much. It ended up being a Hail Mary attack from, a Herdier I had that really saved the day. Alright, come on out again. I refuse to be squashed between your toes. Now I'm just gonna buff my defense real quick. Now I'm just going to drop yours real quick. Oh, yeah. Battle of the big bugs. That bug grass type is gonna be your big downfall, baby. Actually, I think Struggle Bug is special, so it's not like it's doing all that much. Yeah, that Eviolite really helped, too. Or Whirlipede's the way to go with this. Awesome. God, we smashed that guy. That was brutal. Aw, I lost. Whatever. Losing you doesn't bug me. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever used the Venipede line, and I am super impressed with it. Yes. We done good, viewers. We done good. It's Insectable. It's the Incestables. I was gonna say I kinda wish we could get speed boosts for Scolipede, but honestly Poison Point might actually just be better for it right now. Though maybe if we get Toxic later on. You know, Scolipede I remember being a real big deal in 5th gen competitive. And maybe even in 6th. Actually, 6th would be great because it's taking on Farius. I don't want to do that, Bianca. Hey, just finished today's sit. You missed a lot. Doggo. We just beat the 3rd gym leader. Plus that means now we can draw our Tympole as shiny. Then let's beat Bianca first. What if Doggo was Froggo instead? I thought you wanted duck pictures, Epic. Woo! Oh no. I've never seen anyone actually running in the city like this. I want a soda. Alright, Bianca. I was about to call her Belle. I'm like, that's her Japanese name, jeez. What do you want? What do you want, loser? There you are. Let's scrap. Hey, boy. Shouldn't we just go slightly up into the desert where it would be much safer for everyone involved? It seems like we can cause some massive property damage, and our dads are gonna have to pay for that. Alright, Herdier, get ready to fucking die. Oh, wait, shit, Ape Escapism's out still. Alright, Ape Escapism, get ready to fucking die. Wave your gun. Ow. We trained and got tough. I can take on any Panpour now. Bianca can't get off anymore without the idea that she might get sued at the end. Hey, doggo. Your monkey... Yeah, I know. That's okay. We've evolved past the need for monkeys. I'm going to eat this dog now. All that my monkey has done was for naught. Why are we eating the dog? We're hungry. Maybe I just should have used Iron Defense. How have I not poisoned this thing by now? eat the dog. She's like, don't eat my dog! But Whirlipede has already eaten her dog. Hey, Lumpus will evolve after this now. I'm going to keep battling. You should be worried about Bug Bite. Watch what it can do. I'm going to eat all of your Pokemon. It's going to be sexy. I ate your dog, I ate your soccer ball. Now I'm gonna get Futachi Maru. I see that she had to use all of her things now because she wasn't gonna get the opportunity to do so after I got to them. How does Whirlipede eat? Very carefully. Damn, one shot at everything but the Herdier.
I trained with Iris, but my dog still got eaten by a fucking bug.
What if Lumpus just evolved into the thing that was on screen right now? It just sounds like a phone vibrating. Palpitoad. With its palpitoes. Bye-bye, Tiboy. What a glorious name. Thank you, Bree, for coming up with that.
Now let us look at Lumpus.
Gaze upon the lumps. God, I love it. Means I can take that. How has Puppy still not picked anything up yet? One Mystic Water for you. Who really needs the experience share? I guess no one right now. Though we should put, Snake out in front so we can get a little more juice. Cool, so let's heal it on up. Yeah, we'll heal it on up and we'll draw us a shiny Tympole and then we'll call it a stream, because we've done pretty well for the day. Actually, all things considered, we didn't really move all that much, but Castelia has a lot to explore, so we had to explore it all. I'm running in the city. It's the new way life should be. What if we were all running in the 90s? The real question is, what color is Shiny Tympole? Cool. Let's save that up. God, look at our squad. I love it. The color of your heart. I guess I could just look up Shiny Tympole and then just copy the colors. So let's do that. Shiny Tympole. Really? Oh, I'm thinking Shiny Seismitoad. That was the issue. I really thought it was going to be just the kind of the greenish looking thing. Okay, so... I'm just... Damn it. Grab the darker gold. There we go. We have now got us one shiny Tympole. Well, we should probably... Yeah, we need more of the gray border around those ears. That's not what I wanted. There, that's really not what I wanted either. Which means we just need to get that line a little thicker. See, now that the line is nice and thick, it works. Of course, now all that is to, it's a work in progress, kids. So then we'll have to make that thicker too. It's like a line art, right? That's what the kids do nowadays. They do line art. Kids be doing line art, right? Is that what kids be doing nowadays? Is there more to it? Yeah, it kind of has that around that head in general. So we got to make the lines thicker overall. Okay. So then we kind of just do it like that. Kind of looks like a Teletubby now. Oh my god, he's just a Teletubby when you give him a body. He's like a... He looks like Abraham Lincoln if he was a Teletubby. Hold up, we have to get that part darker. Rainbow monkeys, Telebuffy. Gamer Teletubby. Oh, so very round and super chunky. Alright, so now we're going to write the final of the dad things. And with that, we have our gamer Tympole. He is Trey Epic. Pops. Hey, Pops. How you doing, Toots? We should also give him a luscious ass. Wait. You have to get this dude a real set of clappers. Needs sand. You're absolutely right! Papyrus. Wait. Perfect. Now it's art. Here, we'll give him my, an ass so thick it can be seen from the side. I'm sorry, Cinnamon. Hopefully they feel better. So there we go. Now we've got, This fucking abomination that is absolutely going right on Twitter. Cool, so I hope you enjoyed our first little poke-etch version of this stream, even though I totally forgot to show off the moves in battle, but... You know, you knew what was coming most of the time. It's not like seeing them really changed anything. I don't know. I'll try to figure out a way to futz with it better. I might end up upgrading OBS to see if I can get the, Oh, jeez, I'm sorry for making you stay up with your sleeping meds. That reminds me, if you can get me your, Discord name specifically, like the little numbers at the bottom too, and I can send you the, I'm gonna try sending the Discord invite again. So if anyone else wants it, here, maybe this Discord invite will work. Speaking of, I can check, there's people joined. Oh, hey, Trev came back. Trev left. I knew that happened. I knew Trev left. Tested the link and it worked for me. Let's see how it works for Shay. Yeah, because if other people could join, then there shouldn't be a reason that Shay couldn't. Yeah, everyone at Trev... Don't do that. Don't ping Trev a bunch, he'll leave again. What if I doxed Trev? Because I don't have Trev's address anymore. So if I sent the address that Trev used to live at, I would just ruin someone else's day. Alright, cool. So, now feels like as good a time as any to call this a stream. So, thank you so very much for watching. Uh-oh. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a really good time with this one. I really was still feeling a little, not up to it today, but I'm glad I went through with it. So, we'll have more Crystallis tomorrow. We should have, we might have one or two... Well, we're definitely gonna have one. We might even have two, Digimon World Dusk streams next week, because Casey has the week off. We'll definitely stream Lupin the Third, Castle of Cagliostro on Discord on Friday. More Crystallis going live tomorrow, and the finale going live at some point this week whenever I'm not streaming. So, thank you so very much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful, Nope, gotcha, Shay. Everyone have yourselves a wonderful Saturday night. Please be safe with everything that's going on in the world. Take care of yourselves. I love you. Your spirit cocks are all huge, and your spirit vaginas are whatever the positive thing for vaginas are. Have a good one. Peace. Your spirit tits. How about that? You're all awesome. How about that? I've ruined this. Alright, later. Night, gamers.